Hello, good morning. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Lacey. If you're new here, hi. Nice to meet you. If you're back for just another, daily video of my life, hi, welcome. I'm surviving. I'm waiting for the tech guy to get here to set up our new internet. We are switching companies. Every company has its flaws, but I'm a true believer that if you at least act like you care and like you're going to try to make things easy or right, I'll stick around. If you are not nice from the start, I will move on. And then when you try to keep me later, the answer is no. He will be out in, I think, 45 minutes is what the text message just said to me. Hopefully it doesn't take very long. It said it could take up to 4 hours, but I don't really understand why that would be the case. I think just to give them time. And I am mentally preparing for tonight's shift. I'm exhausted and emotionally drained. Yesterday was a rough day for me. I want to blame my birth control, to be quite honest, because I've never reacted like that in like years, and I've never not finished a shift. Like, that's how bad it got. So I blame my birth control for having my emotions be all over the place, but also I snapped. I don't know what it is. It's the place, I think. So basically, without going into too many details or mentioning like where I work, I showed up and I was in a great mood. Like, I had a great workout, everything. It was a good day. It's sunny and warm and I had no complaints, and I got talked to about some stuff that I've always been upfront with people about. Like, yes, I can handle criticism and I can be talked to about like what I need to work on. The thing is when you have to talk to me about something that is going to upset me or like put me in a weird mood, it's honestly best to do it towards the end of the night, not me clocking in early to be talked to and then have to go host in the front. And I literally spent an hour trying not to cry with, like, my eyes were dripping with water. No one complained about our 25% capacity issue, probably because they were afraid I'd burst into tears. So that was nice, to be quite honest. But then there was, when I finally got myself under control and I'm like, all right, I just have to make it through this shift. Like, we're fine. Just power through, basically. There was another incident with a staff member in front of guests. And it's one thing if you are upset or whatever. Like, at the end of the day, don't do it in front of the guests. I mean, honestly, I hadn't even spoken to her all day, so not sure what the problem even was, because I was kind of keeping to myself. But the amount of disrespect that happened literally in front of the customers, to where the customer noticed and was like, oh, is this okay? Like, that's a problem for me. And so I started basically hyperventilating. I couldn't breathe. I could not control my angry tears at all. And I kind of just had to go to my boss, or like the store manager, but she's my boss, and tell her, like, I can't do this. Like, I can't get this under control. There was just another incident. And you know what? I didn't say what I wanted to say. And for that, I am proud of myself. Because I have a tendency of like letting things slip out of my mouth. Very limited filter. And so for that, I'm proud. But I do wish I could have controlled myself more professionally and not basically have a mental breakdown. At the end of the day, I am human, and, I can only put up with so much disrespect, and it's just really hard to recover in a short time span when things like that happen, and you have to be the face of the store because there's no host, so you're hosting, and everyone is watching you. So yeah, I do wish I had handled it better, more professionally. But whenever you have to tell me something bad or like talk to me, like lecture me, basically I'm in trouble type of thing, it's just do it at the end of the night when the night's almost done, because then at least I've been able to perform my whole shift and be fine, and then I can have my like breakdown later. I don't know, like, and the thing is I've told her so many times, and so it's like, and now I have to find my doctor's note that I sent, my doctor's note that I got when I was at my other location before I moved here. Because of my back issues, I now have to provide that at this store. And I mean, I've told the story to them. I even think I told you guys how I hurt my back. And it's not like they don't believe me, but at the same time, it's like they need the proof so that when people complain that I'm not carrying trays but she's carrying a bus tub, like, it just blows my mind. A bus tub, I filled the bus tub with one table that had maybe one plate and all cups. That's like, what, maybe 10 pounds? A tray has, typically, if I have to carry a tray, it's over 3 plates. Otherwise, if it's 2 plates, I just use my 2 hands and walk it out. So, and it's all the weight on one arm, and I'm left-handed. So my back issue's on my left side. I'm left-handed. If I'm carrying all that weight on my left side, that's over 10 pounds, because typically our plates are pretty heavy. I don't know. If you work in a restaurant, you know, like most restaurants have 2 different sizes for plates. There's your dinner plate, which is like so much bigger because it has 2 sides with your entree. And then there's the lunch plate, which only, like, it's 1 entree and 1 side, so it's not very large. But those suckers are heavy, especially if they're all dinner plates. I don't know. I mean, glass apparently just adds up real fast. But so it also kind of sucks because it feels like I'm not being, I guess, no, not that. It's like, it just feels like they don't believe me that I have a back issue, but they've been there when I've had flare-ups. And flare-ups are no joke, and I usually struggle even walking. So you've witnessed that. You've seen me go through that. And then just to feel like it's not being believed kind of sucks. And I think that also played a part into, like, why I got so worked up about everything, because I hate my back issues. Like, I don't like feeling like I can't do something, and my back problem has set me back so many times. It's so frustrating. I don't know. It was a really bad day, and now I have, like, I don't know, 6 or 7 hours, 6 hours maybe, to mentally prepare to go into work, and who knows what is going to happen. I'm supposed to close. I don't know. I could be walking into nothing. I could be walking into a huge sit down. It's going to be a surprise. So we'll see. I do feel better today. Like, even after I got home last night, I just laid in bed and, like, basically cried for hours. I was trying to go through my huge file from my back that's like this fat, and doctors' handwritings are impossible to read, so I'm really hoping the other store has the one that's kind of like typed out with his signature, because that one will be a lot easier, and then we can go from there, I guess. It's just, you know, here we are, yay, just another day in my life. No, I was so happy to go back, and I felt like I've grown so much, and I've, like, I don't know, it just felt like a huge setback because I've been back for 2 weeks and I am already being talked to. So, you know, that's just kind of discouraging, quite honestly. And I don't know. I'm wondering a lot of things right now, but I'm going to end this little chit chat. Thanks for letting me vent it out. I'm going to finish my coffee and just wait for the internet guy, I guess, because there's nothing else I can do. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, turn on the notifications, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Or like, hey, have you ever had a mental breakdown? Give it a thumbs up. But yeah, I will see you next time. Bye, guys.